today in St. Pete at 1 o'clock. New Red Cross volunteers will get the training they need to help others when disasters hit.
Yeah, it's a new program called Shelter Heroes, teaching you how to help your neighbors. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Jenny Dean is live in St. Pete this morning. Jenny, this training comes just at the right time in the midst of hurricane season.
Absolutely. Good morning, Caitlin and Jamison. We know firsthand after last year's hurricane season just how many of our neighbors across the Tampa Bay area needed help in the days following Debbie, Helene, and Milton. People needed to get shelters ready, make meals and serve meals to people. And honestly, there were people that just needed to know that someone cared when they were displaced from their home. And that's really what the Red Cross does in emergency situations. They send volunteers like the ones that you're seeing here in the video right after disaster strikes. And the organization wanted to make it easier for people to be able to answer that volunteer call. So with this Shelter Heroes program, you only need to commit 3 hours of training time, and then you're going to be ready to offer that hands-on support at a moment's notice. It's a rewarding experience for so many people who have volunteered.
When you put this vest on, and it is really incredible. This one happens to be a shelter team specific one. When you walk into a disaster area wearing a Red Cross vest, forget all those superheroes of cartoon fame. There is nothing more amazing than you walk into a neighborhood or into a shelter wearing that vest. You are a hero to someone in their time of need.
And the first training session is right here in St. Pete. As you mentioned in the beginning there, it's at 1 o'clock today. There will be one in Tampa next week, and they're going to be having these periodically just to make sure that they have an army of volunteers ready to go. And when you talk to people who have volunteered for the Red Cross, so many of them talk about how rewarding that experience is. They tell you, it's kind of like between giving and receiving a gift. Yeah, it's fun to receive a gift, but it's so much more meaningful to give that gift. And so that is why the Red Cross is really hoping that people will answer that call, make that small commitment so they can be shelter heroes for their neighbors here across the Tampa Bay community. We are live in St. Pete. Jenny Dean, 10 Tampa Bay News.
All right, Jenny.